Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss an issue which is regarding the assessments of the demonetization period, that is assessment year 1718. It has been seen that whenever the assessments were going on for the demonetization period, that is assessment year 1718, in most of the cases, the assessment under section 69A was made just on the pretext that the assessee has received cash in specified banking notes which is not allowed by the Reserve Bank of India, and hence the assessee is not able to justify the credits in the bank account. This was the main contention of the revenue in most of the cases, that the assessee is not entitled to receive the demonetized cash during the demonetization period, and hence the additions were made. In the present case, the addition was based on the concept that the assessee has received the cash directly from the customer who have deposited the specified banknotes into his bank account, and this was the sole ground of making the addition of the AO. This issue has been taken up by the Jodhpur I.T.A bench in the case of Ramesh versus Income Tax Officer, and this case is reported in 125 I.T.A Tribunal at page number 600, and the date of the judgment is 24th April 2024. In the present case, the assessee is a proprietorship concern who is dealing in textile, dyed and printed clothes, and had deposited a good amount of cash into the bank account in the previous year relevant to the assessment year 1718. When the details were called from the assessee submitted that the customers of the assessee has deposited cash into his bank account directly, and for support of his contention, the assessee has given their names, their PAN number, their address, their outstanding balance, their bill numbers, and even the dates of the receipt of the cash. But the assessing officer was of the considered view that the assessee is not entitled or to receive the SBN notes during the demonetization period, and hence this cash should be treated as unexplained income of the assessee under section 69A. When the matter was before the CIT appeal was also of the more or less of the same view, so the assessee moved to the tribunal. When this matter was heard by the tribunal said that section 2 subsection 1 clause A of the Specified Banking Notes Cessation of Liabilities Act 2017, the appointed day was 31st December 2016. The tribunal said that as per section 5 of the Act, on and from the appointed day, that is 31st December 2016, no person shall be knowingly hold, transfer or receive the specified banking notes. So it means that the specified banking notes, that is the rupees 500 and rupees 1000 note, was the liability of the government and the Reserve Bank of India till 31st December 2016. So if the assessee has received the specified banking notes directly from the customers into his bank account, which was also a very regular feature of the assessee in the preceding years also, then in that case, when the learned assessing officer has not disputed the sales of the assessee, when he has not rejected the books of accounts of the assessee, then the addition is not justified under section 69A. The tribunal said that Annexure 5 of the Reserve Bank of India guidelines place restriction and requirement of declaration on the person depositing the cash, since in the present case the AO has not, the assessee has not deposited the cash, his customer has deposited the cash, so this requirement is also not applicable to the assessee. So from the whole facts where the sales are not disputed, books of accounts are not rejected, and when the assessee has taken that amount into the income of the assessee through sales, through P&L account, then in that case the addition on the basis that the assessee is not entitled to receive that cash during the demonetization period is not justified. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Ramesh versus income tax officer, and this case is reported in 125 ITR Tribunal at page number 600, and the date of the judgment is 24th April 2024. Thank you, friends.